I'm just grateful, man. Gratefulness.
Didn't we say you was about to do something different, bro? No? Remember? You said you need to do something on this part.
Terrance, why are you talking through this?
Because I can. Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast. For some reason, Terrell don't like when we do that. It has to be perfect.
Stepped all over the drop. It's fine.
Nah, but it's cool. Episode 84, you already know it's a Randy Moss episode. There's no better 84. There's some other 84s, but Randy Moss is that guy. Let's keep it 100. When we was young, if somebody cut the ball over you, you got mossed. We wasn't saying nothing else. And that haven't changed. They even say that now, like the sports joints.
He mossed them. You can tell how old somebody is.
Yeah.
We was little. Y'all know about that throwback movie? You used to play throwback tackle?
Everybody don't call it that, though. I heard it. I feel like we're the only part of the world that called it throwback tackle. But basically, it's like somebody catches how do you even start?
Somebody has the ball.
Somebody go up to the
the
front and throw it and start it.
Throw it to the group. Whoever gets
the ball
it has to take it up there, and then they get to throw it back.
Yeah, it's basically like you're just doing a nonstop kick return. When you get the ball, you try to score. But every single person on the field about to try to get you. Damn. Turn up 84 weeks.
Yeah, and shout out to people that woke up outside, man. That's something to be. That's like a sacred memory now.
What's up with them today?
Kids ain't waking up. Kids.
What you talking about?
I'm saying people don't be outside like that no more, bro.
You said so. Shout out to the people who woke up outside like they was camping.
I said grew up.
Oh, I thought you said woke up.
I might have said woke up, but I meant to say grew up. If I said woke up, I meant to say grew up. Who the fuck waking up outside except homeless people or
people who are camping? I thought he was giving a shout out to the campers.
Nah, let's talk. If y'all look at the visual podcast, look at Terrance. He looks.
Look at you.
I'm on my chair. I got a hoodie. That's it. Shout out to my boy Nathan Zane. But look at this dude. He look like. You look like you dressed up as Lil Zane. If anybody don't know who Lil Zane is, Terrance looks just like
the
Lil
nigga from.
Zane.
Hey, look. From Dr. Doolittle, he was dating who? Was that Kyla Pratt?
Yeah, it was Kyla.
He had a red do-rag, red jacket, red shirt, red everything, it seemed like.
And he in BMF now. 40 years old playing
He plays a younger dude?
He's 39 years old playing an 18-year-old. Ridiculous.
Hey y'all, should I start BMF?
You 100%
Should I start BMF? I didn't start it because I didn't feel like it was going to be that good or different from like Snowfall, Power, and all the other shows that we have. Honestly, I started Raising Kanan, and that was a mistake. I fell off of that shit quick.
You're tripping.
I fell off of that shit quick.
Raising Kanan is great.
After a while, that shit wasn't even about Kanan. It's all about how his mother had a love life, jukebox. We didn't give a damn about jukebox when she was in the real Power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just didn't give a fuck about character arcs, especially
and you know what?
when I know how they're going.
But Raising Kanan is pretty good. Like, to learn about his uncles, and it's actually pretty good. Like, you can follow. But what I will say is that I was like, damn, why they don't have baby Ghost in this joint? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm ready for.
Tariq age Ghost and the Tariq age Tommy with 50. Like, when did y'all meet? I thought y'all grew up together, but this nigga's a whole in junior year of high school. So what y'all met each other after?
They need to have Omari Hardwick just play himself when he was young. They can make him look younger.
Terrance, no. Omari Hardwick would be looking ridiculous.
He would do it too.
I see this nigga on IG the other day with a Jerry curl, it looked like.
He switches his look up.
But Ghost living his
son,
best
if you
life.
think about it, he a legend, bro.
Bro, you have to...
When you see him, that's Ghost.
It is.
He's a legend.
You have to start BMF just because it's actually pretty good.
Damn.
I just don't feel like you're going to give it a fair shade. Because it is some cringy acting in it. Meech is not the best actor, bro. He's just playing his father. That's the only thing that... We give him a pass because of that. He's not a great-ass actor, though. Like, when he has to cry, it ain't that good.
Oh, he actually cries, though.
Like, when some shit go down. Nothing's worse than... There's nothing worse than Raising Kanan's acting, bro. His brother was out in the street. Somebody call somebody. I can't do it. I said, this is terrible.
Honestly, I have not gotten into that. I will, though. Maybe soon. I don't know if you want to start with this, but Gunna's album, #1. And Terrell tried to fake on me in the last podcast, making it seem like it was impossible. Y'all saw him? Watch his energy now.
Gunna's album was #1
over Weekend
on the top 200 U.S. charts. Did you see what the Weekend posted the day after y'all was going crazy? Hey, Big P. Hey, Big P. Hey, P.
The biggest P.
Biggest P. Because he got #1.
This is the big one.
He got #1 U.S. Did you see what the Weekend posted the day after? #1 album worldwide on the worldwide global charts. 10 countries. Come on, bro. Did y'all really think?
But what about in the U.S. though?
Would you rather be #1 in the U.S. or would you rather be #1 in the world?
I mean, I'm from the U.S. Look, you start getting real ignorant. I mean, this is where I am, so. And honestly, Weekend, that wasn't P.
Weekend didn't even say nothing. He let Billboard tweet it and then was like, oh, dope, #1 in the world.
Honestly, Weekend's album.
When y'all was definitely saying Gunna had the #1 album in the world, talking about the U.S.
And I'm going to keep it 100. I thought Weekend's album was better. I thought Weekend definitely had the deserving #1. It was dope to see Gunna be #1. Because for real, when they lined it up, nobody picked Gunna. Yeah. And it's proof because look at Terrell last week.
Outside of the global charts, whatever, Gunna being #1 on the U.S. charts is actually dope. It's a great thing to stack up to. Because remember what I was telling y'all, to put your album out with somebody like The Weeknd, who, make no mistake about it, this man has done the Super Bowl. Just did the Super Bowl off his last album.
Okay, yeah.
Like, he's huge. Pause. But to follow up or to put your album out with The Weeknd, I never thought he would be #1. For him to actually get it, that's actually dope as shit.
Yeah, it's an accomplishment that I would definitely be running with. I'd be running if I was him. #1, Big P. And that's P. Shout out to him for being #1. Speaking of just stay on music, let's just jump right into this. What's up with your man T.I.?
Do you have the clip?
Yeah. T.I., what's good?
Go to the clip, because I want to hear what he said again, because all I saw was the headlines. I said, I know he didn't say this.
All right, y'all, this is T.I. saying that he's basically never been out-rapped.
Point where they don't even want to be.
Sorry.
Nigga, ain't nobody fucking with me, nigga. None of them. None of them. To the point where they don't even want to be on the same record with me, nigga, because they know they can't fuck with me, nigga. You ain't never heard me on no record with nobody, and they dusted me, nigga. You ain't never heard that, nigga. Ain't never happened, nigga. It never happened, nigga.
I feel like because he's saying
fuck
nigga
what
a
era
whole
you
lot.
was in, nigga. That was some time I wasn't really paying attention to music, nigga. You can beat me thinking if I ain't thinking.
Okay.
You did? You ain't nobody do this shit better than me, man. What's up, bro? Love and respect, bro. Been doing this shit since I was 9 years old, nigga. You hear me? 9 years old, nigga. Been doing
He talking to himself, but through the live.
You hear me?
All right,
Nobody
Terrance.
fucking with me, nigga. Jay and Nas, you need to bring them. Bring them, nigga. Bring them, nigga. That who you need.
Oh, Jay.
Jay, Nas, Wayne, Ye. Nigga, that who you need. Bring them. Pusha T. Yeah, all them. That who you need.
It's like, my thing is like, I don't know why he
that's
said
way
Pusha
different,
T.
though.
I don't know why he said Pusha T. Pusha T is a great rapper, but like.
He's saying that's the level. That's the level penmanship you need. You are not about to say Pusha T doesn't have a strong pen.
I don't think Pusha T doesn't have a strong pen. I just don't think.
First
I
of all,
didn't feel like he was naming people based off pens. He seemed like he was naming people based off like. There's a whole lot more. T.I. is not talking about pens.
well,
He got to be talking about like heights.
Well, he's saying these are the type of artists that you need to beat me. You better go get. First of all, you didn't even say Kendrick.
Well, I mean,
maybe the heat of the moment.
He was just saying whatever on his mind. I'm just thinking, why did he say Pusha T?
That he probably thought of Pusha T.
Well, look, I'll say this.
What you got against Push?
Nothing. I just don't think Pusha T is.
Sorry.
I don't think Pusha T is this pen that you could reach for and say, oh, like put it like this. Niggas be like, oh, you don't want to battle Pusha T. And I'm like, for real. It's not like he when he battled Drake, it was this immaculate pen. You know what I mean? It was the shock and awe. You're hiding a child. That's not necessarily to me like a scary pen. Anyway, all I'm saying, do you think, to stay on this, do you think that T.I. has ever been out-rapped?
Yeah. I think he named everybody that I would say out-rap him, though, so I don't know who else he's talking about.
I feel like somebody has to
got
tell
outrapped by
T.I.
Wayne. He definitely got outrapped by Jay before.
He said, no, wait, let's go back. He said nobody ever been on a song and done them or finished them, right? Like, I ain't never been finished. So that doesn't count for really out-rapping. They just put that in the highlight. But if we just stay in the, like, if you really think about it, T.I. has been out-rapped or outperformed or outshined so many times, it's hard to even make a list.
Yeah,
I don't know why he said that.
But now think about the people that he named at the end. If you don't include any of them, would you still say?
Yeah. It's people that's talking about how he got washed by Nicki Minaj on a certain track. You know what I'm saying? T.I. don't always have the best verse on his songs, and T.I. be doing features.
I don't know why he decided that
Why
this
come I
was
say
the
that?
time for you to say that.
Bro, this is like saying, look, this is like a cornerback coming out saying, nobody ever caught more than 2 passes on me or something like that. And it's like,
A cornerback, yeah, and it's like, all
we
right.
can easily go and find this footage. People was like talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's just a very heavy statement to make. T.I., you know what? We're talking about T.I. right now. He wins.
He walked it back, though, at the end by saying, you got to go get Jay. You got to get Nas. You got to go get Wayne. Yay. You need them. Oh, okay. Because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, all right, so you really saying that you never been outdone by anybody? Because I immediately thought Wayne.
Dog.
I immediately thought Jay. I immediately thought
Andre 3000.
Yeah.
There's so many people that have washed T.I. You've been washed countless times. Look,
Terrance, I'm not going to let you say anything crazy about T.I. because that man is still a legend.
But you have clearly been washed on tracks before.
Yeah, I don't think he should have said this. And I don't agree with this new identity that he has. I don't get it. But I don't know why. I don't know why people do this. Just stay in your cool lane where nobody's fucking with you. Like, everybody's
people
chill.
saying that he got out-rapped by Iggy.
All right. Y'all are being ridiculous.
Is it a lie, though?
Yes. Y'all are being ridiculous. Because I hope y'all not talking about the fancy remix.
Iggy Azalea ate you here. Hey, yo! Iggy Azalea said bet he won't go 12 rounds.
I heard
with
it.
$1 million
It's not better
baby.
than
It's
T.I.
fire, bro. That's
it's
fire.
Not better. I
So
don't
that's
give a
fire.
fuck. I
But
don't
low-key,
care.
okay, do we need to go play the
good
T.I.
verse?
verse?
I hate
Let's
niggas
go
like
listen
you.
to the
I hate-
T.I.
Go play it. Because y'all got T.I. way fucked up. Like, I get it. Talking crazy, but we're not going to say he got out-rapped by Iggy Azalea. No. Sorry.
What song is that even?
I don't fucking know.
What fucking song is this?
Don't worry about it. Just know you disrespectful as shit. That's a joke. You're trying to be serious. Oh, she said $1 million baby. Get the fuck out of the room.
She had a dope ass verse, and I'm telling you, you know what's funny? You know the reason why I'm saying this? I remember countless times where I was listening to a track featuring T.I. and I was like, I'm glad that fucking T.I.'s gone. You know what I'm saying? T.I.'s an acquired taste. Sometimes it's like, all right, I can't wait for the T.I. part to be over with. You know what? Terrell's a big T.I. fan.
Yo, one of your favorites got washed by T.I.
Who?
One of your faves.
Terrell, if you getting ready to play a song that I think you about to play, you getting ready to take a nail for yourself. We're not doing this. Let's not do the music thing, because we're going to get copywritten. Sorry for the people that's watching visually. You're not going to be able to hear the music that we play.
We pull up, hop out, bad hoe, just pop out.
Play,
Come on, bro.
play.
No, it's fine. Won't have to. But just know one of your favorites got washed. Hey, look, let me just tell you. There's not many people that outside of who T.I. named that's washing him in the verses. There's not too many people that can wash him, including your man right there. Would
Terrell.
get dusted if it came down to it.
Me and Terrell have had this argument plenty of times. I need y'all to put some pressure on this. Who would win a versus between T.I. and Future? This is how we win this topic. Future would wash T.I.
If you're 19,
Y'all
20
have
years
Future
old.
fucked up like he has been put in 10 years after T.I. T.I., you've been sitting for real. Your day came and went. Future been putting in work for years. When I put up my years in music next to yours, you're going to lose. I promise you. Me and Terrell getting ready to do that. If Future and T.I. will get washed.
Terrance, please. Hey, look. if you were 6 years old or 4 in 2005, I completely understand if you pick Future because that was your era. Understand, your man will get washed. T.I. has too much, and we can play T.I. features.
See, no. It's T.I. songs versus Future songs. Cool. Because look at you reaching for features. I don't
have
for
to.
a Justin Timberlake feature.
I don't have to. I don't need it.
People start talking about T.I. and then say Dead and Gone.
T.I. has 20 tracks. Dead and Gone is a fire.
It's fire, but it's not T.I.
That is T.I. That's
like you
T.I.
just tried
song.
You just tried
Dead and Gone is a T.I. song.
Just because Magic started
featuring Justin.
Let me tell you, a point for Future is Magic. Magic is a point. I'm sorry, Magic is a point for Future. It's not a point for T.I. because he said off the top, I'm bossed up in the beginning.
I made your song fire. More fire.
Abracadabra, she blessed me, whatever he said. Fuck out of here. That was not better than the actual song Magic. Are you kidding me? I wait for that shit to end. Every time I listen to it, I can't wait for that T.I. to be over with.
You said like he had a fire verse.
I hate the fact that it starts had a great hook. TV. I mean, with that T.I. I said TV.
T.I. would wash your man Future. It would be bad. It would be bad. It would be cool. It would be cool, but T.I. had shit like Rubber Band Man. What is Future going to play?
Are you kidding me?
Versus Rubber Band Man?
Really, Terrell?
What is he? Okay, what about songs like
Rubber Band Man?
I'm just not even going to say anything. Terrance, I've watched you before.
Against Pluto, Rubber Band Man. You
yes.
better be playing that joint first.
All right,
you need to start with Rubber Band now. Wireless the Taliban.
9 in my right, 45, a real one.
Do you know how many songs that I could play?
What do you want to play?
That
same damn time. Fuck out of here.
That's a point for Pluto. I'm sorry.
It's not going to be a point against T.I.
Same damn time or Rubber Band Man. Same damn time. You're tripping. Y'all are tripping. Y'all not
young
Hendrix
niggas
fans.
are going to say same damn time.
Y'all aren't Hendrix fans if y'all say Rubber Band Man.
What about when I play
Rubber
A$AP?
Band.
What about when I play? You just.
This nigga about to play. I got my beat down low, down low.
A point. A point.
I got my top laid back, laid back.
That shit is that is a point.
That's the best part of the song.
Future's dirty ass was 18 years old partying to that.
What the hell is he talking about? Let's talk about Pluto. Plenty of hits that I can play. Anyway, we're moving on from this. Y'all let us know in the comments who you think will win in a versus between T.I. and Future. And try to tell Terrell or somebody just put in the comments when T.I. got washed and out-rapped.
Oh, I know he definitely got out-rapped.
Like,
I'm just not going to let you say Iggy did it.
Iggy definitely watched him on that track. Go listen to it. And look, that's like somebody in the NBA saying, I ain't never been dunked on. Any given night you can get dunked on. Like, it's no point in even saying that.
That's different, though.
Speaking of, did y'all see Kuz dunk on Embiid? Kuz, who been balling like shit for the Wizards lately? Kyle Kuzma. Because a lot of y'all had heat. But my man been balling. And it's been very quiet. Lakers fans, what's good? Russ been building houses like shit. It's a real estate agent over there in L.A. Selling, he must be, they don't have selling in L.A., I don't think. But bottom line, he would be the #1 dude on that joint. And guess what? Y'all talked all of that shit. When we got the ex-Lakers, they said that we was doomed. And that we had Kuzma, yeah, he just gonna go there and his career gonna be over with. Meanwhile, Kuzma is a better player in this league right now than Russell Westbrook. That's just a fact. Somebody tell me different. A Laker fan tell me different since y'all had all that shit to say. Anyway, that's just all I had for that.
Washington drama again.
Who really gives a fuck about the Washington franchise? I get it. What did I want to get on here and say next? Ironically, me and Terrell saw Scream 5.
We sure did.
The newest Scream 5 that just came out. And believe it or not, that joint
was terrible.
Yeah, it was one of them. It's almost just like proving us right in what we be saying, you know?
Yeah. They played the nostalgia card to the damn 90th power, trying to bring back the old cast. I didn't mind the old cast being in it. It was just a plot.
I absolutely hated it. You know why? The old cast being in it wasn't like how... Do y'all remember Star Wars? Remember in Star Wars when they brought back Chewie and...
Han Solo? As original...
They're originals. Yeah. And the way that they come back even in the movie is like, oh, this is dope because That movie showed you that you introduce new characters, right? Because we have a new franchise if we want to do this again. Introduce new characters, new plot, new story, and then you have your main characters be just the feeling, like real good feelings that come in to take the franchise to the next level. It's almost like literally passing the torch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
In this one, in Scream 5, we got to go in, we got to find this, we got to find Dewey, and then we got to get backstory on him, and then we got to go and find, and everybody has these big immaculate interests, like they were really these pivotal ass characters for real. I mean, I guess they were. If you've seen all of them,
Sidney, Dewey, and what's the name? Where?
If you've seen all of them, they are pretty pivotal. But it's like, if this is the 5th one, like what if I watch 5 right after 4? You know, these you can tell, like damn, you can be like damn. There's clearly 20 years in between that, and I feel like I don't know why people aren't thinking that. You know what I mean? If you want to call this the 2nd one or the 5th. Why is it 40 years later, y'all are doing everything you can to try to retie? It's like, why even do this?
Yeah, and then the plot being about movie sequels and fans.
Man, that shit was horrible, low-key. Let's just keep it 100. That shit was horrible. And this is my thing. They was doing the same thing from the Scream 1, basically.
Oh, yeah, turn around. The sister was so irritating, bro. She irritated shit to me. First of all, your brother go out there. I'm not even going, no spoilers, but fuck it.
This is what I was going to tell you, though. They had mad monologues in that joint. It was like that girl, she was rapping like shit about like social media or some shit she said. She was rapping like shit. I said, damn, she talking a lot. And this is a slasher movie. Like, she's really not saying shit. Like, what they don't get about the first Screams is just like, it was real, like, natural. Like, all right, bet. This seems like a dope, believable story. Stretching this out for this far, it's another asshole with a ghost face mask. Fuck this shit. Scream started with like a high school, it was just a one night, like a week worth of like just something happening in kids' lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And kids watch the show. Kids love that franchise and kids bigged it up. This franchise was clearly made for people who are 40 or 50. Clearly. If you are 18 years old and you go see Scream 5, you don't get to go see the Scream that we grew up and saw. Young kids running from a slasher. One thing I can appreciate about Halloween Kills, they just brought Halloween back and he just killed people. And they didn't spend too much time trying to tug on your heartstrings or your nostalgia strings. That's Sidney Prescott. Do you know who she is? She's actually been through this. I fucking hate this shit with a passion. I'm literally heated in the movie theaters in my seat. Bro.
I think the death of cinema will be this nostalgia shit. We're going to run out, or it's going to get to the point where, think about it. The death of cinema is this time, but in 25 years. Because right now, we taking stuff that came out 25 years ago and remaking it. So what are we going to do in 25 years? We're going to have less original content to remake. So if the nostalgia wave doesn't end somewhere, it'll be the death of cinema for real. And when I say that, I mean like motherfuckers going to the movies. Especially when you got juggernauts like Netflix, HBO Max, people that are like, all right, fuck it. We going to make, you know, because you know now it's cheaper to say, I'm going to make this movie and it's going to go straight to HBO Max. Because now I can just sign a deal with HBO. They'll give me the money to make it.
You got to have that deal lined up, though. A lot of smaller movies don't have that luxury. Because you know what HBO says? We don't want that shit.
But you can submit it.
That's my thing. You can submit it, but HBO can be like, nah. Because think about it. Think about the submissions that HBO would get for that type of... They got to be able to say, yo, we got to justify putting your product up here so we can justify telling these people to subscribe to us. You know what I'm saying? If they put some bullshit up there like Scream 5...
Nah, but they know people will go. They know the Netflix and chill type folks or the people that are home that don't want to go to the movies to pay for it. They already pay for HBO, so they'll stream it, and I'll still get the traffic.
You're right. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's HBO that really wants
HBO
more people to come,
yeah.
and people would rather do a big movie release.
Think about Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah.
Released only on HBO, or originally on HBO. I think it was in like select theaters too, but They want those because they want that motherfucking traffic. They wanted all of y'all motherfuckers that went to the movies, they'd have taken it. But it's not, to me, it's not about the money because I think Scream is going to make the money. I just think it's just trash. I think it's going to be tougher for people to make films next year because of that. I mean, in the next 25 years because of that.
I think this nostalgia. I think the nostalgia aspect of movies is gonna die definitely though. Like I feel like we're gonna run out of stuff to remake.
But you know what? While we on movies, just to kind of stay in the same world, I rewatched Osmosis Jones.
When?
Night before last.
That's a fucking great ass movie.
Man, it's such a necessary movie to watch. If especially now. That motherfucker. If you haven't seen Osmosis Jones,
you just getting ready to talk about how nasty Bill Murray was, basically.
but motherfucking Bill. I mean, so if you haven't seen Osmosis Jones, it's like an animated / live action movie about this dude's body and the fucking shit be happening to him. But
it's a horrible explanation.
It's a terrible
for what Osmosis Jones.
All right,
is.
let me read the fucking tagline because
you literally can't talk about Osmosis Jones. The inside of his body is almost like an entire different part of the movie, and it's animated, and the different parts of his body is ran by like, damn me, I'm fucking it up. Terrell,
I got you. A policeman. See, because it's hard to explain. A policeman white blood cell with the help of a cold pill must stop a deadly virus from destroying the human they live in. Honestly, it's on Netflix. It's called Osmosis Jones. It stars Chris Rock.
If you haven't
Lawrence
seen Osmosis
Fishburne,
Jones,
Bill Murray, David Hyde, Brandy's in it. It's hella people in it. But
there's no way you haven't seen Osmosis Jones.
Bro, a lot of people haven't. It came out in 2001. So a lot of people might have grown up and never seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look, perfect movie to watch because of this virus that we got now. And the virus in the movie, everything he touched was burning up. Motherfucker was like, they had a meeting
about how they was going to take it down,
go to the brain, to the hypothalamus, take this, and we're going to run his temperature up to 108 and kill him. They did that shit.
And think about it. That is what a virus does plan to do when it gets in your body. We taking this motherfucker out.
We about to kill this motherfucker. We was talking about how your body is fighting something off 100% of the time. It's
your
crazy,
body,
bro.
And that's the crazy thing. Like Osmosis Jones is about like your body is almost like a town, like a hard-working town of just a committee of people.
Yeah. It's so
they
much,
have to work every day.
Yes. It's so much shit you don't think about. Like the people was in his mouth after he ate, and they was like, we need to send something up about this man. He needs to clean, he needs to be chewing up his food. This is getting ridiculous. But they're like doing their job.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just random as shit.
It's a great
random as fuck. Well, go and watch it because it's a great ass movie.
Look, it definitely parallels like the way we work for our like the country and like the world versus how they work for their world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? How people don't some people don't give a fuck about
the world.
And literally they throw shit around.
Mm-hmm. And then with the coronavirus going around, I was thinking it made me it just hit a little different because I'm like, damn, that motherfucking virus strong as shit. I had just had a fever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That drink just hit. If you want, it's a good movie.
Osmosis Jones is a dope ass movie. Chris Rock.
And then when you understand osmosis' job in your body,
which was what?
I'm terrible at it. I can't explain it. All I know is it's.
Does it make sense? So what you know about it, does it make sense for him to be the main character?
Yes.
Okay.
100%. You know somebody explain something to you and you're like, I'm kind of getting it, but I don't, but I get it.
I got it.
It was good. But Euphoria, second episode came on.
Yep. And I told Terrell we was disappointed. We or just me?
I was a little disappointed. But you know what? Terrance act like Euphoria haven't had episodes like that before that were just like,
That was the first episode of Euphoria, and I rewatched Euphoria before This is one thing I would say. Every single episode of Euphoria season 1 was fire. Every single episode. There was not one episode that was not good. Not one. Episode 2, season 2, Euphoria was the first episode that I did not care for.
But there were scenes in this new episode that to me were great.
That's very true. The cat scene about the social media to me was the takeaway scene of the joint.
Yeah.
I told her I feel like I hope Euphoria remembers that they are telling a story still, and that the best part of season 1 was the story. I mean, everything else is a plus. The cinematography, the lighting, the great performances, and the variety of different characters that you have to choose from. I mean, everything was always a plus to the good story, and that's just filmmaking 101. So my thing is, now that they have a reputation to live up to, everybody talks about the music, everybody talks about how good it looks, and the performances, and look, everybody talks about the social impact of the show. Now I feel like instead of them telling a story, they're more intrigued with nailing that. They're more intrigued with having it look away, having it be socially moving, and nailing certain social topics that might not have been crossed before. And I feel like they trying to be daring, but like, be daring with the storytelling. Don't just be daring by having dude pull his pants down and you got dicks everywhere. It just looks like, wow, y'all really trying to reach for
Sam Levinson is just weird as fuck. The Sam Levinson is weird. Like I have never seen so many unnecessary dicks.
Yeah.
Like all right, we get it, but
and for me,
what I will say, oh my bad, go ahead.
Look, unnecessary shots too. Like, no spoiler, but there's a shot where Maddie and Cassie are in that pool. Y'all remember that shot where they're looking up? It's almost like we dolly back and reveal like there's like a sunset behind them. I'm like, damn, this looks beautiful, but like this makes zero sense to this story at all. When the hell did they meet in between all the bullshit they got going on and said we about to go get in this pool and lay upside down and look up?
Wasn't it like a throwback scene?
I don't know. Maybe it was a throwback scene. But what I'm saying is like even in that, it's like this looks so like random. Like these kids in high school, when the hell where did they go for this? You know?
Yeah, and that's what people always say.
If they had I'm sorry, I gotta let you talk. I'm rapping. If they come out with a Little Fires Everywhere too, though, it's not like these people got more money and can afford more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It would have to stay in the same universe. That's why I'm like, where in the hell were they when they were just doing this? Whose house is this at? Like, why is it not like
They never show the house. They never show the school part of it. I don't know. I think I did want to talk about that the fact that Rue isn't necessarily a main anymore. Yeah. My favorite thing about the only reason why I wanted to watch Euphoria because I was like, oh, bet this is gonna be that new show with Zendaya in it, and she killed it. She won a Golden Globe, and now it's kind of like she's not really all the way in it. And if you don't watch Euphoria, it's on HBO. Yeah, you should watch it.
What people don't realize is that Zendaya literally walks you through the entire season 1. She is the narrator, still is on this one, but like you're right, since she's not the main, we don't know where the story is going. Rue always bring you back. Like, I thought that I was doing this, or this person was this way. She explained every character in every season. I mean, every episode in the last season. Starts with Rue basically on some 13 Reasons Why shit saying Terrell was this way. He grew up this way. He grew up with this. Didn't have this. This season, the characters are walking us, and I'm not going to lie, they spend so much little time. It's like they give us a little peek into somebody's story, and then we leave.
Yeah. But this is what I did want to talk about, and the reason why I brought you for it, because there's probably hella people that don't watch it. If you don't watch it, it's on HBO, you should watch it. You're literally left out. You're on the outside. You should watch. Everybody else is watching. So watch.
That's just a fact.
But the scene with Kat, right? There's a character in the show, just so I can loop everybody in. There's a character in the show who's overweight. She's not really confident in herself, and she's like in her room and she's kind of like going through her head. She's beating herself up, and they kind of do this thing where all of these perfect ass models pop up saying, "Oh, all you gotta do is love yourself. All you gotta do is be yourself." And these people look like they're like IG models. They're like these skinny chicks that will be perceived as beautiful in the eyes of, the world. They're not, so basically she's basically telling them, I don't love myself or I hate myself. And there's all these people popping up, and it just made me think about toxic positivity, bro. You ever heard of that?
I feel like I haven't heard it that way, but I have.
Let me give you an example. Have you seen Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
What Tyler Perry and what's her name? Cate Blanchett were doing when he was on the news, where he was trying to tell them the world was ending, but they were like, oh, well, that's toxic positivity.
You're right.
An example of what we see in terms of toxic positivity today and why that's so important is the director said, the director for the scene said, I wanted to address the fact that there's so many people on social media giving out advice that nobody asked for.
Right. I saw him say that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that made me think about that. And when I think about that term, think about what you see when you get on your IG sometime, bro. And that's why I was telling you about yesterday, where you had put the music on the video as opposed to like the motivational
thing or something like that.
Because it's just like everything is saturated with just it's toxic. That shit is also toxic as much as the negative shit is because it's not real.
Yo,
you're just doing this just to.
I'm telling you, and then it'd be bullshit. Like, son, y'all know what I hate. I told you, and Terrell know this. I hate it. I absolutely just.
What? What is it?
Y'all ever see the reels where somebody, it doesn't matter what it is. Oh, all right, man. I know y'all heard this one. Hey, look, man. What'd he say?
Which one?
Bottom line, this is the one that I don't like. I don't like the one, I'm about to find it, because I saved it. And I want to be so spot on with it. I don't want to be wrong. Go, Terrell. Toxic positivity, go.
I wanted to bring this up because I knew that Terrance would be able to relate to it because there's so much of it out there. It's so many people. And even, like, I've given advice on this podcast, but I always try to marry it to some shit that I'm going through right now so that people understand my mindset and how I got through my shit. So that's not what I'm talking about with people like that. I'm talking about the people that get online and there's just these fucking quotes out there. Like, if you're not gonna do this and if you're not willing to, it's just so fucking annoying. And it's okay that it's annoying.
And this is what I was gonna say. I'm not able to find it.
Which one you talking about?
The ones where where people be like, nobody's rooting for you. Nobody's supporting you. Or you got to do it by yourself because guess who no one's going to believe in you. No one's going to. That is an absolute fucking lie. These joints where they tell you nobody's going to believe in you. Guess what? That's a fucking lie. Because let me ask y'all something. And I ask everybody this. How many times have you ever told somebody that you didn't know, right? How many times have you ever told somebody that you didn't know that you had an idea to do something and they said, nah, you can't do it? Y'all cannot even, nobody probably cannot even think about it unless it's some hate-ass shit from somebody that knows you already. But
what if that was advocate? What if they heard some stuff through the grapevine about somebody saying, oh, that shit that they trying to do ain't gonna work?
This is my thing, though. To say that nobody is gonna support you, I've been in a situation, yes, where nobody supported my idea. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit ended up working out for everybody. Mm-hmm. So in that sense, yeah. But what I don't like, and I've never liked, was when people win shit or when people achieve great shit, they'll turn back around and say, nobody's gonna believe in you, so you gotta believe in yourself. That is the wrong message. That is the wrong message. Everybody's gonna believe in you. The only person who...
Until you give them a reason not to.
Nah, okay, bad. Yeah, there's little situations.
No, I'm saying, I would say, just not to cut you off.
But cutting me off.
My bad. I would say the only reason somebody wouldn't believe in me is if I said I was going to do some shit before and then just completely didn't do it.
Are there situations where somebody cannot believe in you? Yeah, but majority of the time, when you tell people, if you were to walk around and let everybody know what your goals were, I want to be this, I want to be that. No, majority of the people are not going to tell you, nah, you can't do that. Most people would say, you know what? I can see that for you. You can definitely do that. Now, whether that's fake or not,
I was going to say, what if they're just not telling you the truth?
Whether that's fake or not, we do not live in a world of a bunch of people telling you. Think about it. We've had this channel for so long. Whenever me and Terrell have ever lobbied an idea, we don't have a bunch of people saying, fuck no, y'all shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Or look, y'all can't do that. Or nah, that's not gonna work type shit. We always have majority people supporting us. Mm-hmm.
You have the little select few. But
the only doubt that you'll have is mainly with yourself. And I just feel like it's toxic to be telling people, like, this is what I was gonna say. I literally wrote it in our joint. It's like, we have to stop taking pride in being able to relate to like negative shit. That's something to probably totally aside.
No, that's kind of the same thing, but not.
But nah.
But like another thing outside of the quotes is the people that, I don't know if you've seen now, like people get online and they're like, this is toxic positivity too. These videos where people are like, this is my morning routine, right?
Terrell, those are toxic now?
Those are toxic, bro. You know why? Let me explain to you.
Didn't I not tell you that shit made me feel away? Remember 2.5 weeks
yes,
ago?
Yes, because it's not real. Think about it. It's real. It may be real for one person.
Where was this nigga's energy at when I brought this up, y'all? He was cooking
Terrance, hold on, wait, no.
You remember when I said dude woke up with his morning routine, and because you hadn't seen the videos yet, you said you wanted to do those videos and join the toxic bullshit. Nah, Terrell. Y'all go back and look at that.
Make a breakfast you never make.
Y'all go back and look at that.
Go on a run you never go.
Remember, I was like, there's no way you are making these perfect ass life. You don't have this perfect life like that. Remember when I said that? I said that.
I disagreed.
You just hadn't seen it yet.
But you know what?
You saw it.
Yes.
That
is toxic positivity. And I'm gonna tell you why. This dude gets up in the morning, right? He's folding his fucking shoes.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
I'm not talking about anybody specific. This is just the couple of ones that I see. People get up, they make some fucking coffee or whatever. Yeah. They fold their fucking bed up. They go work out. They taking pictures and shit. Then they're at home sorting some shit. And then they're watching a movie. And then they're in the shower. It's like, okay, this is a random ass day. This your everyday morning routine? Or this your daily routine? This what you do every day? Oh, my morning routine. I get up, I do yoga every morning, stretch, read for 30 minutes, make a big ass breakfast.
Right. What about your oil change appointment?
That's what's not real.
Motherfuckers oil change.
Cause think about it. You got 1 million views on this, right? Most of the motherfuckers that's looking at this gotta get up in the morning, hurry up and get some shit out of the kitchen and go to work.
Yeah.
Or they gotta hurry up and do something else. Or they gotta get up and they gotta take care of their kid. Or they wish they could live like that. But you know what's toxic about it? You'll start telling yourself, damn, I need to do this. That's not a real life. This shit not real.
Right. You're right. Because that's exactly what I start doing.
You start saying, damn, I need to maybe start doing that. And you make your situation toxic when it's not.
Right.
See, that's the shit that I'm talking about.
And real listeners, the realest 9 that listen to this podcast will tell y'all, I definitely said this like 4 weeks ago where I said, yo, have you seen these videos where these dudes are literally out here with it seemed like they life perfect because of that. They have a perfect setup. Like, this is another thing too. The house is always immaculately clean. You know what I'm saying? Every frame, it look like you live in like 2K where you don't even really touch anything in this joint.
Yep. It's so fake. It's so fake, and you got to be careful with how much of it you watch, and because it's real easy, because I did it, it's real easy to be like, damn, like, I need to get my shit together so I can be like that. And you may need to get your shit together in a certain way, but don't use this fake shit as the measuring rod.
Right.
Because that's not real. What the fuck does he do for a living? Or if he's an influencer, he has a completely different lifestyle. Like, one of the things we pride ourselves on this podcast, on our channel, is being regular ass human beings that's just literally doing what you also do just on camera. Yeah. You know? And so I will never co-sign some bullshit like that. And I thought about like, yo, it'd be dope to do something like that. But I'm like, what is the purpose? What's the purpose?
Right.
Like everybody's posting their little you've seen it. Everybody, what's that song? Everybody used it for their fucking year-end wrap-up.
Walk into
that drink. Oh, I can't stand it, bro. I'm so tired of it. I need a break. I really just need a break. I really hate that what I do for a living coincides with having to tap in with that shit.
Yes.
Because it's toxic. And that's why I just want to let everybody know that toxic positivity shit, I'm telling you. Look it up. Just look it.
You are on a deserted island, right? With a beautiful woman. So picture that. You see that vibe?
Yeah.
You deserted. It's just you and her, right? Vibe, right?
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Just nodding his head.
No, that'd be dope.
Would be dope, right? Would you rather her be top half fish or bottom half fish?
What?
That's the question.
I thought you said she was a beautiful woman.
She is beautiful.
So how the fuck is she gonna be top half fish?
She would be beautiful bottom half. Legs, physique.
Terrance, no. This is ridiculous.
Answer the question. Would you rather have...
Terrance, no. You said I was on the island with a beautiful woman.
You're on the island...
A top half fish...
She's a
So what's she
beautiful
gonna
woman who happens to be top half fish, if you chose that one.
What does that
or
look
bottom
like?
half.
What does top half fish look like? My bro from SpongeBob.
So all right, bet you can imagine this however you want. Just know the bottom half of her is going to be a regular woman.
I would take bottom half fish because I guess mermaid. This is ridiculous. Next question.
But guess what?
Who the fuck would want to be with a top half fish?
Well, guess what? What are you going to do with the woman that has a bottom half?
She's a mermaid.
Right, so she can be doing this. Look, she can't walk.
Terrance, they can't walk. They walk in their fins.
Terrell, a mermaid cannot walk.
Mermaids do walk.
We didn't say anything about her being able to grow land legs and walk like on some Lucas
they
shit.
can walk on their fins.
Terrell, how do you walk? How you walk? You have
Who
one
the fuck
fin.
would want to be with a top half fish?
But they can walk around.
But you're with a...
You on a deserted island.
This is the stupidest shit.
You're on a deserted island.
Terrance, this doesn't make any sense.
If you get the bottom...
Have you seen a fish? What fish? What type of fish is she top half? Is it, am I with a...
I
Hell
told you
no.
that she was a woman. Bottom line, she's going to be able to say something to you.
I have never seen an attractive fish. I'm sorry.
You never seen Shark Tale?
Terrance, that is a fucking cartoon. Show me the real life version of what's the name?
Terrell, but bottom line, all right, bet. We don't have it done yet. You don't know, but we asked you. You're making a decision.
All
on,
fish look shocked as fuck.
I hate that this fucking thing keeps falling down. You're making a decision already on...
Terrance, I would never be with a fish woman.
And guess what?
He
He'd be on a deserted island by himself because his girl is over there in the sand chilling. I guess you can go and get in the water with her. A lot of y'all will probably pick bottom half.
Let me ask you this.
But I
love
would pick
salmon.
top half fish.
Terrance, I love salmon. We on a deserted island. I'm gonna want some salmon. Oh, I'm gonna want some filet. What am I gonna do with the fish? Am I gonna be disrespectful?
Why are you acting like this is not still a woman? It's just like a woman fish.
Terrance,
A mermaid still act like a regular woman, right? So we just reverse that.
Terrance, you never got to see.
You're just.
You never got to see. What's the mermaid movie? With the Little Mermaid. You never got to see the Little Mermaid eating a fucking dinner with and eating crab because her man's was a crab.
Terrell, you're on a deserted island. You're
That's
not
what I'm
around
saying.
anybody. You're not around anybody or with
But
anything.
I love seafood.
Wouldn't you rather get to know the fish top half lady who could actually walk over to this tree? Let's walk over to that barn. Let's walk over to that.
But she looks like a fish. Terrance, this is stupid. Just pick the next question, and I hope if it's another one of
Terrell,
these.
how do you know she looked like an ugly ass fish?
I've never
She
seen
can
an
look like a
attractive
dope
fish.
ass fish
Terrance.
woman that's just made fish.
Just ask the next question, and if it's another one like this, then keep it.
Would you rather be rich and ugly or poor and good looking?
I'd rather. Am I a woman or a man?
You're you. What the hell? You're Terrell.
If I'm me, I'd rather be. Well, so what changes?
You can be
So
very
you think you're attractive now?
No, I'm saying you could be. No, you're you. I mean, it's like you're a man. All right, a man.
Okay, but look, you're you. Do you think you're attractive?
I would. Yes, I do.
You're ugly.
Okay, fine.
So how the fuck would you?
My thing is, no, you get that. You would turn like why? I swear, I hate you when you ask a
Because
nigga a
that
question.
makes no fucking
Do you want to
sense.
go red or blue? And they say, oh, red or blue. Well, why would I pick red? Because I would pick red. Hey, look, we didn't ask for an analysis.
Terrance.
Would you rather be poor and rich and ugly, or poor and good looking?
So if you ask somebody that's ugly this question, are they going to get more ugly?
Do you
and
think
rich?
that person
Or do they just get rich?
Who in this world is walking around saying like, I'm ugly as hell? For real. We all have at least a little glimmer of hope that says, damn, I'm looking fire today. You're going to go and be Shrek, Terrell. Ugly, that where everybody knows. Grab your torch and pitchforks.
This is ridiculous.
You're ugly. Or would you rather be poor and good looking? Terrell, stop doing the most and just answer.
I don't know
Don't
what to
y'all
say.
feel that
I guess
way?
I'd rather be ugly and rich. That's why I said am I a man or a woman? Because if I was a woman and I would be poor because I could get rich.
No, there's no I can go and get. Nah. You
So now
live a
life
life
is
rich
just-
and ugly, or you live a life poor and good looking?
I guess I'd rather be rich and ugly because then I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say because I got more money than all of y'all. AKA Kanye. Or AKA Jeff Bezos. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. I have more money than all of you.
Let's say you're poor and you're good looking, right? you know how good you look.
But what does that serve you as a man? Nothing.
All right, bet. So
You get a. That serve you.
Are you really even happy? You're rich, right? But you're ugly as shit. You're not some kind of cute, Terrell. You're ugly. And everyone knows you're ugly. Do you think that you're going to be happy because you can say, look how much money I got. Look how much money.
Look at little baby.
Terrell.
Look at little baby.
Terrell, we're not talking about that.
This is a
We're not
perfect
talking
about that. And I love little baby.
I'm just
little
asking
baby
you.
is the most.
I'm asking you. We're not talking about money. We're talking about a life. And for real,
but you making it seem like since I'm ugly, I won't have nobody. I would still get somebody.
But
I would still live a great life.
But you know that they're with you because you're rich, not because you look good.
I don't know that. You think Jada with baby because of how he look?
Terrell, have you ever seen that movie with Taraji? With the poor man? He came in and took care of them kids. There's a future for him too. But guess why he got that woman? Because he was good looking. Now, have you ever seen...
First of all, he got the woman because he believed in his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
And that was just a part of it. But bottom line, he was a good looking, based on the movie, poor man.
Light-skinned man.
Terrell, stop trying to change the fucking
and
topic.
The black dude that
Terrell,
she was with, Tyler
topic.
Perry, made sure that he was the devil.
You picked rich and ugly, and you would have been rich, ugly, and by yourself and unhappy. I'd rather be poor, good looking, because for real, I don't have money, but I'm good looking. I love the way I look, and I know that even though I'm a poor man,
do I think I'm ugly when I'm rich?
Terrell, it's not about like.
Do I think I'm ugly?
Part is more like the.
Cause you're saying that, yeah, you know you're ugly.
What it is versus what it ain't. Hey, look, the people that get it. The people that don't.
Ooh, a timeline quote.
The deserted island one, you really fumbled the bag on the top fish one. I'm not getting why he didn't pick top fish. We about to have our comments looking dumb as shit. I would definitely pick top fish, bro.
Terrance, I feel like that's the stupidest fucking question.
Your dumb ass picked bottom half fish.
If you would, it's like saying if you would rather, it just doesn't make any sense. I thought you were going to ask something that's rational.
That I could actually do. I like that question. Shout out, hey look, don't y'all like questions like that? Because you sitting at home like, what a dumb ass question. I would definitely pick bottom fish. And look, now that he said that, he got a point.
It just makes no sense. Would you rather have $1 million in ones or $2 million?
I thought you didn't want to do this no more.
Would you rather have $1 million in ones or $500,000 in hundreds? You're an idiot for even thinking.
I was just trying to think about exactly the difference of the money.
You're an idiot for thinking. $1 million in ones, $500,000 in hundreds. You're an idiot.
I get $1 million in ones.
Yes. Because 500,000 is less. You're an idiot.
Hold on, wait. 500,000 hundreds, I thought you said.
I said, would you rather have $1 million in ones or $500,000 in hundreds?
Oh, why? See, I thought you said 5,000 hundreds. And I said, I was about to say, give me that 500,000.
You nigga that circle C on your Scantron and be wrong.
Yup.
And you look like a student.
That 500,000 would have got that. I would have said, where's my money? I know this ain't it. 500,000 fives.
Where's my million? Like an idiot.
You don't want to talk about the next thing that I somebody just said, yo, I hit you up in a DM regarding fitness. I don't need any fitness tips from anybody.
Oh, what if they're asking you for tips? What if they're asking you for tips?
If he's asking me for a tip, I'm gonna let him know. I'm just letting people who might see me post some workout shit. I don't need any tips, bro, because I'm not out here trying to be in an NFL or go anywhere. I'm also not talking shit. We just getting right.
But what are they trying to help you get right?
I don't need your help. The reason why I'm getting right is I want to get right for me. I don't want to get right. Let me tell you, you let niggas, anybody on their gym journey, these big, strong motherfuckers that say, yo, come to my gym and work out with me, you need to understand that they're going to want to take credit for your success. You waking up in the morning, you going to the gym, you putting the work in on your own, keep doing that. And just keep doing it by yourself if you can. Because the reward is you're going to look at your results and know that you was the only one that did this. If you brought a partner in to help you draw something or put together a puzzle or paint anything, when you look at it, y'all say, damn, look at what we did. Even though this is your room or it was your...
They gonna post you and be like, my client did.
Yeah, oh, look at how I got bruh.
Join my program.
Trust me, I have not worked out with anybody except my cousin, because that's just my cuz, but like people that's trying to give you fitness tips, fuck them.
That's
do
not
that
true.
shit.
That's not true.
Do
That's
that
not
shit
true.
wrong until you see a video that said you was doing it wrong.
Terrance, no, you're giving terrible advice.
This is what I'll say.
Take advice from people that's trying to help you fix your form, that's trying to help you work out the right way, and don't be in the gym looking foolish, because trust me, we all see your terrible form.
Y'all don't ever get annoyed with like the Terrells of the world?
You don't want to take advice from people.
You're not even catching the wisdom that
And I'm not talking about toxic positivity. I'm talking about real advice.
All I'm saying is this. You're going to get so much from doing, I'm telling you, do that shit the wrong way until you find out for yourself. Fuck these people go and get that shit yourself. If you're doing arm day or something like that, you running, you trying to drop weight, whatever you doing, find out the right ways to do it from people by you doing your own research. These motherfuckers that want to come in and give you their strategy and stuff like that, yeah, that's cool, but now you have somebody that's thinking that they handing you what you have. Fuck that. Get that shit on your own.
I don't agree with this nigga.
You don't have to agree. Weird looking nigga. Look at you.
If your form is fun, Terrance, we just talked about.
You look like
Terrance, we just talked about fish, and you look like a fish. Look at you right now.
Look at you.
Smooth.
This nigga looks like what is the fish that only have on one side? Flounder looking ass nigga.
All right, bet.
You look like plenty fish. You know what?
Ridiculous. And you're giving out terrible advice. Y'all, I could get if somebody being annoying about working out, fuck them. But if somebody's trying to help you because you looking crazy, trying to squat and about to break your damn lower back, listen to them and be open to criticism. This motherfucker want to say, oh, can we normalize not talking about negative shit?
Nah, see, because
but somebody try to give you some positivity. See, this is going to be this.
Somebody can't give you something that you're not asking for.
We talked about negative.
Nobody, if I said, yo, somebody give me some advice, then that's
okay,
one
but think
thing.
about it. We just talked about toxic positivity and not that shit isn't real.
If somebody,
then look, we
if
talked about
somebody trying to give you
negativity
advice,
and not believing in the negative.
If I open this DM and he's saying, yo, bro, I'm noticing when I'm deleting it. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying. I've gotten my own results by doing whatever I'm doing
but
wrong.
What if he's telling you something that could benefit you? Like, yo, just move your foot to
go
the left
but
and
this
go
how I look at
wider
it.
stance, bend your knees a little bit, and you good.
With this fitness shit, I choose to just look at shit myself.
I hate people like Terrance.
Dude in the gym came up to me and said, yeah, so you see how you doing this? If you really just flip it and do that. I said, oh, yeah, all right, bet. I'm not about to be doing that shit. I'm going to keep doing my shit. You know why? I didn't ask you for no help. You know what I mean? And what I don't need is me to do that. And now you want to walk around and say, oh, yeah, I helped that motherfucker because I told him to do this. And that's why nah. That's just how I've always looked at this fitness shit. I'm not saying not taking advice from people. With this, I'm going to be the dude killed. But pride's gonna be the death for you and you and me.
You. That was for you. You the one that's walking up to the blind woman trying to help her getting popped, boy. That's you.
But look, you don't realize that in that anybody, it could have been anybody. It could have been anybody. Did he not watch his own review?
You know what I wanted to talk about? Big Sean patched things up with Kanye.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. And I just felt like the fans was kind of being a little contradictive.
What was they saying?
Like everybody was like
trying to shit on it?
y'all like shitting on Big Sean saying, wow, this man went on Drink Champs and made you look stupid and you patching shit up with him. Wow. Already back with him. Wow. Probably working on a song for him. Ill Big Sean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I felt like, hold up. When I tweeted, why the fuck is Kanye and Drake already about to do a show together after they were just trying to kill each other? Y'all said, some of these same motherfuckers told me, why you want to see two brothers beefing with each other? What's wrong with us? Why do we want to see this? They coming together.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why the energy wasn't really the same when Big Sean got back with Kanye, who was his man. Versus y'all was cool when it was Drake, who we all love. But y'all was cool when it was Drake getting back with Kanye because I guess, maybe y'all wanted music from both of them.
Yeah.
So it was your own agenda. But this nigga, Drake said he was going to kill Kanye kids type shit, you know, or got on Astroworld was threatening his life and shit, but y'all was cool when they got together. I just didn't understand why I didn't understand that. Y'all can explain to me why Big Sean is a clown, but y'all love when Drake did it. I don't know.
I feel that, though. I'm happy to hear that they patched shit up, though. They
Big
were just
Sean
out together. Gets hate. Everybody love Drake and Kanye, so they're definitely going to try to see that shit. And it's just fan groups.
Yeah. But you know what? Somebody hit us up about starting a film school journey, and I forget your name, bro. But congratulations. And if I could give you any advice, it would be to make relationships, because the film industry, the music industry, just entertainment industry, period, is not about who you know. It's not about what you know. It's not about who you know. It's who knows you. Who, when you walk in, gonna be like, oh, you know what? I know that dude. He actually does this. Not, I know Jay-Z. I know Beyonce. Literally have seen them, wave to them. We've waved to each other. We've seen each other from afar. But
I don't think they would really know us like that, Terrell.
But it's all about if. That's what I'm saying. I know them, but would they be able to be like, oh, you know who that is? That's actually such and such. I know him because he do this. That's more important than than me knowing them. And so make as many relationships as possible, and that shit is gonna go fast as hell. You're gonna be graduating before you know it.
Did he say that? Go and see if he said he signed up already.
Yeah, he said he's getting ready to start.
He getting ready to start.
Mm-hmm. Terrance is gonna tell you to withdraw your application and don't go.
I personally don't feel. That's how I personally feel. I don't think that people should go to film school. Not in 2022. Because your education is free.
Okay.
Feel me?
What you mean?
You can get your education for free. You would just have to be willing to be daring enough to put yourself in a position where you can actually get it. But what I'm saying for my people who might be thinking about going to film school, I personally feel like as somebody who went to film school, your film school education has a time limit. You know what I mean? And I think time is the most important factor you need to think about right now, because we get very small-minded when we think about the world that we live in, and going to film school costs bread. And if you're not going for free, meaning if you don't get a full ride scholarship to go to film school, I firmly believe you should not pay all of that money for an education that could be expired in 10 years. Now, let me tell you, you go out there and you get a doctorate in something. You go out there and you get your degree in psychology. These are degrees that can live years on your resume. A lot of the information and knowledge that you get from film school, yeah, you're right. You're going to be able to go out and get into the film world right now with that education and do something right now. But if you have to wait 10 years, if you have to get on your feet first, you're liable to set yourself up to go back out there with a 10-year-old education from film school where they're not even doing that shit that you paid all that money for. Look at us.
Yeah,
a lot of our
true.
Education was film
from 2014. Yeah.
From 2014, and we learned how to do a lot of film, a lot of shooting movies on film, and the film history, a lot of classes where we watched original films. We studied so much film, right?
Mm-hmm.
And film is a dying medium now. Literally, shout out to Euphoria. The entire season shot on film. Amazing. It looks great, but it is dying.
10% of movies are shot on film.
Yeah. Imagine paying thousands of dollars for an education on little wind-up cameras. People ain't even people. Yeah, they sell out there.
Yeah, and then you graduate and it's all digital cameras.
You graduate
and you don't know how to use them because you didn't learn that, or you did learn kind of.
You did, but you realize, damn, we spent a lot of time learning something that was basically dying. Like for my people that's going to film school now, they could be making films in a completely different way by the time you get to film school. So look, this is what I was going to say. I don't want to be negative about this. Like what I think people should do, you should seek filmmakers or an area where you know that they are making film, like the areas like Orlando. Go buy the film schools. Or if you're going to go somewhere where you know they're shooting movies, like Atlanta, like
California, NYU, Indiana.
Yeah, invest in going in these areas. You know why, Terrell?
Yeah.
Tell me that's not a better plan. If you go to an area where they're making short films, there's people, there's filmmakers everywhere, young filmmakers, and you just be a PA on their set. I'm into filmmaking.
Personal, a production assistant is what a PA is.
A PA, yeah. A PA is a production assistant. I'm into filmmaking. I just want to see if I can just help y'all out with whatever y'all doing and just, you know what I'm saying, learn the ropes. Now, I was talking to Dad about this, and Dad said, dude, you're not going to be able to walk on Jurassic Park 5 and just say, yo, I want to be a PA. I said, yeah, you're not going to be able to walk on Jurassic Park 5. But, Terrell, like you know, when we was in film school, There are people making films everywhere who would definitely not mind you saying you want to just help.
Right. You want to just be a
You
PA?
want to just be able to come and help? Oh, all right, bet, yeah. And now look, that's where you're studying. You a PA, but this is where your education is, and this is all just you putting yourself out there. You not paying $40,000 plus, and this was the caveat to the whole thing, Terrell. You spend time being a PA on small movies, and you networking, and you finding out, oh yeah, well we're actually doing a movie too. Did you want to come and be a PA on that? Look, people fuck with you to the point where if you help them a lot, they say, yo, we're gonna give you a grip credit, or we're gonna give you a this
production
credit.
Yeah. Now you got an IMDb credit. Yeah.
Or let's say you don't even get a credit. Now your resume has film experience on it, but zero debt behind your name, right? Let's say I just graduated college and paid $60,000 for my film education. Do I know about the history of film? Yeah. Do I know about how to make a movie by myself if I had all the equipment in the world? Do I know the difference between every single light on a film set? Yeah. But when we both go to the Jurassic Park 5 film set, and we both say, this is what I've been doing, and this is what I've been doing, they're gonna pick him who has film set experience over you who just has a film degree, unless he was getting that film degree gave him those opportunities. Like if while he was getting his film degree, he was able to work on shit. But Terrell, like you know, we went to film school with plenty of people who never got film experience before.
Yep.
They never put their names in anything.
Yep.
But they got 50 racks behind their names now.
Mm-hmm. Some people 80, some people 100, and they just work a regular job. Now, if you do that, you still gonna have to. If we thinking realistically about living, you're still gonna have to be able to make a life for yourself.
That's true.
You're still gonna have to be able to work.
Mm-hmm. But imagine, I mean, look, you get out of film school, you gotta work.
That's true. That's why I'm a plan. Terrance is a plan A or nothing type of guy. I'm a plan A, B, C, D, E. Because if this shit don't work out, I need to be doing this. And if that don't work, I need to be doing that type of deal.
This nigga got the same mindset as a Walmart. You look like you sound like the nigga that works in the fishing department at Walmart.
Okay,
you give out fishing licenses all day.
You sound like you look unsigned artist.
This is my plan D. I'm just in here on weeknights. What's your phone number? You like shit. This is my plan D. I'm going home to my C, and in the morning I'm on A and back to B, and then I'm here tonight.
That is not what that means, Terrance. That's not what that means at all. Fucking idiot. But for my man that's going to the film school, make relationships, bro. Because like Terrance is saying about not going, since you're spending the money for it, you just got to make the most of it.
100%.
You're going to, I remember about 35 to 40% of what I learned in film school. A lot of that other shit that we learned is either subconscious now or
you have to take that info straight into the industry.
Right.
You got to take it straight in there almost like if you was a professional football player and you got drafted, you need to go to the NFL now with this talent. You can't wait 4 years and then try to go to the league.
Right. Our image wouldn't look the way it looks if we didn't go to school. We wouldn't talk the way we talk if we didn't go to school. We wouldn't have been able to have a successful channel without it. So I would 100% say that it's worth the education. But
the life experiences too, the networking and being around people that you don't know.
But what Terrance is saying about, like, you're right. If you get a business degree, you're good 10, 20 years.
10, 50,
right? If you get your master's business, but like if you get a film degree, the medium will change. There's always some new shit coming out in 3 months. We learned how to pull focus like that. Remember from the side?
Yeah,
we graduated. Everybody doing it with
everybody
handheld
doing
with the
it handheld.
wireless.
They're not even by the camera. Why are we even up here by this camera?
Right. Why do we even learn that? Now,
I remember doing it. I'm saying they can't shoot an action film like this.
Yeah, how the fuck they do?
Yeah. Walking with no way. And then it's another thing. You see a lot of film schools saying, yeah, since technology is good, and they did it with us. Since technology is going, you can always come back. Nah, fuck that.
Right.
So I can pay you more.
Yeah, they said we'll give you a discount on coming back, or if it's something that you didn't learn, you can. It's bullshit. Just be careful with for-profit. Just be careful, period, with your money.
Careful. All my people who be thinking about film school or any art school, if it's culinary, if it's a lot of people going to school for art where they can draw because you are you want to
be a game designer.
You want to be a game designer. Seek that information on your own the same way you would try to find out other shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's easy to choose school because you feel like, I'm going to learn everything in this one path. Right. I don't have to go and do no work myself, but
they going to tell me everything. They going to tell me to show up here and be here for this.
They will prepare you for everything except that motherfucking debt when you get out of school.
Right.
Do you remember the meeting? Story time.
We always talk about this, Terrell. We talked about this already.
Did we?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
But you can say it again. But
The meeting,
yes, I do remember that meeting.
What they don't tell you is that
bringing it up.
Yes, that meeting at the end of your term where you got 2 months to graduation. They say, hey, here's what you're gonna be paying 3 months after you got out of school. That shit is no joke. No bull. That shit is no joke because you be like, damn, I gotta find a job and pay that.
And that's my thing. A lot of people leave film school. I'm doing this shit like a fucking
right. Fucking auntie. You look like Kane from Power.
Who you look like from Power? Y'all see Dante? Tell me he don't look like Terrell, please. Terrell looks like Dante from Power.
You know who you look like?
Even though you don't look like him.
Mecca.
Remind me of this nigga Terrell. Mecca? Who is that?
You look like you look just like one of the GTG niggas.
My auntie Monet was talking about a GTG. What was I saying though?
You were saying something about the when we was talking about the meeting at first. Anybody else getting random ass phone calls all day from people? Thank you for choosing Hilton, or
thank you for
this is your warranty. Like, bro, I get text messages now that say your package is being delivered tomorrow. Click here.
Oh
like,
yeah, they trying to finesse you.
It's fucking ridiculous. But
to finish the film school thing, shout out to my people that might be going to a culinary school or art school and stuff like that. But like, definitely try to get the info on your own before you pay so much money. Because what they're trying to get you is to just sign up. We used to work for Best Buy, and at Best Buy, they want you to sign up for that fucking card. I don't give a fuck what you do afterwards. I don't even give a fuck if you regret it. We got you to sign up. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all hear me loud and clear? We don't give a fuck if you regret it. You signed up.
And Full Sail, we went to Full Sail University, who I appreciate for my education, but the way they market is genius. They come to your school and it's just cool as fuck, and they say, you know what? What? SAT? What?
SAT.
Fuck that SAT. We don't give a fuck about your scores. And you know what? If you write us a good essay on why you really want to come to our school, we'll give you a $10,000 scholarship.
Yep. You said, why the fuck am I not at this school?
You get to the school and you're like, yeah, I got the creative mind scholarship. And everybody like, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that.
We all got that.
That shit was crazy.
It was like, damn, like we all got the same scholarship. I thought I was a bright student.
Well, you felt like you in Squid Games or something. You're like, hold on, wait, you in debt? I'm in debt. You in debt?
All of y'all in debt? All right, bet.
Telling you.
Low key, is this not Squid Game? They just lined us up slowly?
Life is Squid Game. Anyway.
That's going to be it for the beginning. That's going to be it. Y'all know how I put my quotes in the beginning. That is going to be it. Life is Squid Game.
It is.
That's real shit.
Hey, you know what I want to talk to you about? This is what I want you to think about, bro. And I'm not even going to spend too much time on this. I've been really looking into this time shit, bro. This is what I want you to think about. How do you know you're alive?
Terrell, I'm really not trying to do this right now, bro.
I know, but just think about it. How
you
do
didn't
you
even
know?
want to talk about when I gave you a
Terrance,
dope
you
ass.
want to talk about fish heads.
But now you want to do this deep shit.
It's not deep.
Think about time. How do you know you're alive?
I'm going to save it.
Can I get the blunt first?
I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. But
come on, Trey, go. Let's go. No, fuck that. Let's go for it.
Come on. I'm not going to let you step off to it because
I'm going to give it a fair shade.
No, it's fine.
I'm going to give it a shade.
Y'all just make sure I come back to it next podcast.
Trey, just get to it right now. Because what we going to go to? Come on, go.
We was going to talk about the progressive M&Ms. Maybe you want to talk about that.
Progressive M&Ms? No, look. Say your shit. Tom, what about it? That it's fake? You just said me.
How do you know you alive?
How do I know you're alive? I'm breathing air right now.
Yeah.
Looking at you in 3D.
So how?
Layers in 3D.
So how do you know I'm conscious? How do you know that I'm actually conscious and I'm not in your subconscious? How do you know that I'm not just a projection from your mind and that I don't exist and that none of this world exists? We're in your mind. This is what I want you to think about, right? It's almost like it's like Inception.
Yeah.
But like, there's people in the world that think that we are living in layers, like we're not in the same consciousness. You know what I want you to think about? You can imagine any situation you want. You meet a girl, right?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna link up for the date later. You can literally imagine right now in your head what it's gonna look like when you get there. What's she gonna look like? Oh look, a girl, you with a chick, and she say, "I can't wait for you to come over later," right? I'm
thinking about what she's gonna do.
You can imagine.
Me.
I'm just thinking.
What are you gonna do to me?
You can literally imagine everything. You literally can make
what
shit
the fuck
up.
do I be on?
You can make everything up in your fucking head.
Okay.
How do you know you're not in a dream, and that you could wake up in 80 years, or you could wake up when you die and be completely in a different consciousness?
Or what if when you die, somebody's like, Terrell, Come on, bro. Pick up your baseball glove. Let's go. And you're 20.
And then you wake up and you like, I got to do my podcast. And they're like, what podcast? What are you talking about? Who's Terrell? Who's this? Because you've been in a fucking dream. That's why Inception.
So, look.
That's why Inception is my favorite movie, because I'm intrigued.
When did you ever fall asleep and fall into that second?
When do you ever know when you fell asleep when you in a dream?
When do you ever know when you fell asleep, period? You always say, I think I fell asleep around like 5.
Yeah, I think maybe I went to bed around 9. You never know when you really hit sleep. Now, let me tell you. This is what I want you to think about. This is how I'm going to fuck you up. Think about the concept of deja vu.
Yeah.
It's never, oh my God, I hit a home run in my Little League game, and I've seen this before. It's never like a big moment. It's always the most random glitch in time. It could be, look, something as simple as I'm cooking eggs. The TV says, whoa, I can't believe we just seen that. And I say, you know what I hate about, you going to be like, whoa, I've been here before.
Well, yeah, this has all happened
I've
before.
already seen this.
Yeah.
How do you fucking explain it?
Well, I feel like.
How do you explain that?
That I've seen that before. That I've been here before.
It's like a glitch in your consciousness. You're not even really, how do you know you haven't seen that before? That's what I'm telling you.
This shit definitely.
That shit will fuck you up.
We
was in a rabbit hole for real.
So where do we make space for your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in that conversation? Because if that's the case, then when I wake up, I'm not going to see another me. I'm going to see my Lord and Savior. I'm going to have my paradise. I'm going to have my kingdom. I'm going to see him. I'm going to see the man. I'm going to see
getting my milk and honey.
My milk and honey. I'm going to be at my pearly gates. I'm going to be with my paradise, and I'm going to be with my.
But you know what, bro? If we keeping it all the way 100,
yeah.
and I'm not
trying to disrespect the Christians with that, because that was clear disrespect.
Right.
Sorry. But you know that's what they would say. They don't believe in stuff like that.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And I'm not stepping on nobody's religion, but we really do not know.
Just starting to get disrespectful every podcast.
Every podcast. But bro, you really don't know. And that's why I said, when you think about stuff like deja vu, when you think about how you can make up a situation in your head,
yeah,
I could literally imagine me whooping your ass right now. And like, I could imagine it. A girl you like, you about to go over,
can you imagine it just because you've lived before, like even just, you're just 20, you know, you live this life. Can't you?
Yeah, but you see, the only time that's tangible is now. The past and the future is in your head. Like a dream, like deja vu, like a thought. When you think about what happened, think about it. What happened to you last week is in last week. It's just also here. That's why when people say, oh, in the future, I'm going to buy a car, or maybe in 10 years, I'll do this. When 10 years come, you're not going to say, 10 years ago,
I said I would buy a car.
I thought. Nah, you're just going to be in now, and you're going to say stuff like, you know what, I've been telling myself for like 10 years I want to do this. But the future, you don't go to the future. You know the concept of going to the future? You can't. The future literally comes to you. You can't go.
You can't go.
That's why this time shit is so fucking intriguing. I'm telling you, bro, we're living in a simulation. Elon Musk said that shit first, and he's a billionaire. Now,
you never equate money to somebody's thoughts.
Terrance, and then think about what another billionaire trying to do. Create a whole metaverse to give you a whole nother consciousness to live in. Telling you, bro. I'm just saying.
What if they already thought of this before?
The life that
and are now
Yeah, because the life that you live in, oh, you don't like it, whatever. Get in the metaverse. Oh, you can't walk because you're in a wheelchair? Don't worry. In the metaverse, you can run around and do whatever the fuck you want. This shit is Avatar. I'm telling you.
For the metaverse.
I'm not trying to be on no
film school guys. What if y'all go to film school and they stop making movies that way and it's all metaverse shit in 10 years? Now you're sick.
You can go to school in the metaverse. Do you know the metaverse will be equipped with campuses and everything, dormitories where you go put your avatar to sleep and everything?
Did you see them Apple glasses that they got?
No.
Where literally dude picked the glasses up. Y'all search that Apple something metaverse glasses or something. Y'all search metaverse glasses. It's literally like a pair of shades that dude picked up, and when he put them on or pulled them up to the camera, you could literally see just a bunch of different shit. When I think about metaverse, I think I'm about to have that big ass Oculus on with the this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it's just me putting on shades and augmented, think about it. Augmented reality will not stop at metaverse. Metaverse will just be a thing. You know what I'm saying? The way Facebook, I think, is a thing, it'll just be metaverse. It's not like metaverse will take over the world, y'all. But augmented reality is already a thing in itself. If you have an iPhone past 11, I believe the pros support augmented reality.
Yep.
And augmented reality is going to go further than just the metaverse. Like these phone companies, like Apple's going to come out with some augmented reality type glasses that they can buy. The Apple glasses, you put them bitches on and like you could just be walking and your message just pops right there. Terrell, yo, did you want a Chipotle? And you could just be like, okay. Even what if it was just like, oh, okay, let me respond to this. You know what I'm saying? But you're sitting here looking at me and it just looks like I have on regular glasses. And I'm like,
oh yeah, like
look,
on some Iron Man shit.
Or imagine when you eating your lunch, right? Whatever you got, you put your lunch here, you put a movie on, and you're eating with glasses on, but you're really looking at a movie in your glasses. That's all. That's the next level of. That's not just metaverse shit.
I can't wait for that.
Can you imagine that? Huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so like the future is so big and bright. It's funny that you speak and say stuff like that, like you're saying, because you know I dig on stuff like that.
Man, let me just tell you, like, at times I was talking to my girl about it, and we was in like a. You know they call a rabbit hole? We was like in a dark, like what if?
Hey, look, that's when, hey fellas, that's when you start impressing shorty. You start saying a loaf of bread, how do it come like that? She said, damn, this nigga he's deep.
He teaching me about bread.
He tell me about stuff y'all don't know about. He told me, I mean, we talk about, that you gotta be that dude.
Nah, but you really, on a serious tip, fellas, teach your girl some shit. Even if it's the most random shit. One thing I learned is that your girl wants to talk to you about shit you like.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Like I always be like, you don't give a fuck about this. I'll just tell you anyway. But your girl really do give a fuck about shit that you fuck with.
They do.
And you have to also show that same care for they shit. You have to.
You have to.
Well, otherwise, why you with this person? Like you didn't give a fuck about. But NFL picks.
It's not NFL picks yet.
It is. Unless you got something else?
I had Tech Corner real quick, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Netflix raised the price to $20 premium. This is some bullshit because I'm paying premium.
Terrance is our household Netflix subscription.
$15.49. They raised it for the standard if you just paying regular. Do y'all remember when Netflix was $7.99?
Yeah, but I hate when people say that. Do you know what you got with a
$5.99?
$7.99. You had no 4K content. You had a limited amount of animated content. You had a limited amount of originals.
Y'all think about our Patreon. If me and Terrell start posting a whole bunch of dope content, then it's like, you'll be raising the price. We go all the way from our $3 all the way up to $15.99. It's like, damn.
But what if now you got so much shit?
Do we really have that much more Netflix?
Yes. Your
Do we
favorite
really have that much more Netflix?
Your favorite when you think about shows like The Crown, shows like Ozark, which comes back tonight.
Mm-hmm. Tonight? Oh yeah, because Friday.
3 a.m. Squid Game, all these different Netflix movies that have come out that's dope that we love. Netflix. That we've watched over the past year. All of the Dave Chappelle stand-ups, all of this. They need money to do that. They using everybody's subscription dollars to give us that.
I just know
it is some bullshit for the people that
HBO Max right now is doing 20% off their monthly plans. They've raised the price too, but HBO Max is managing to do the same thing that Netflix is doing. Let's keep it 1,000 Netflix. HBO Max is doing the same thing y'all doing. HBO is producing movies, of course, but they've been doing it. I get it. However, I just think it's very funny that HBO can charge between $7 and $10 monthly. Netflix is going up, and we're seeing more premieres, it seems like, on HBO than Netflix.
Terrance, no.
Netflix does
true.
get, well, I mean like these big movie type premieres, you know what I mean? And maybe that helps. We saw big time movies come out on HBO only. That Denzel Washington movie came out HBO only. Netflix has...
They just did The Harder They Fall.
Netflix did The Harder They Fall. Netflix did Don't Look Up. Netflix is big, but like...
Netflix is the McDonald's of this shit, Terrance. Make no mistake about it. Don't Look Up just came out. The Power of the Dog. Tick, Tick, Boom, which, what's the name, is nominated for an Oscar this year, came out only on Netflix. Netflix is the McDonald's.
Amazon Prime Video is not $20-something a month.
Terrance,
and they doing the same thing.
But they not giving you the same level of content. They're not.
All right, bet.
You got Squid Game.
Terrell, bet. If I get a large coffee from Starbucks, right?
Uh-huh.
Or a frappe from Starbucks, or if I walk in the Wawa and get one, are they different because of like the company? Yes, but for real, it's the same thing. Is what
Terrance, no. That's where you wrong. That Starbucks coffee is going to go in your stomach one way. That trash-ass 7-Eleven cup that costs $1 is trash-ass coffee. It's not even grounded the same way.
Let's do this. Do you think that Netflix right now is producing better content than HBO?
I think, yes. I think when it comes to numbers, when it comes to, And HBO is my favorite. I'm gonna get an HBO tattoo.
It's probably not even a. I wouldn't do that. It's probably not even a competition when it comes to numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because HBO
Netflix has Squid Game. They have Don't Look Up.
They just did You. They have Money Heist. They have
all of those big shows that people love. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are the hub for the binge
First
show.
of all, we the originators of this shit. None of y'all would exist without me. They could be like, look at us. We created this. None of this would exist without.
It don't matter. Guess what? Verizon or whoever created cable first, but when Comcast come knocking and says, "Hey, we did some research and so you was paying $280 for your bill. Come pay $130 with us for the same shit." All right, bet. Netflix, don't ever get it twisted like niggas can't figure shit out.
All right, y'all, we about to get into these NFL picks because
it's the playoffs and hey, look, Cowboys. Are we getting ready to pick from y'all? Oh, all right. Sorry.
Oh yeah, did you want to?
All of that shit talk ended up right on the couch with us. Was I not right? Did I not call it? Go look at the last episode if you didn't see it. I told y'all that this would happen. And mind you, we actually told y'all that this would happen at the beginning of the year. For all the people that feel like the Washington fans are having too much fun, who gives a fuck? Fuck y'all. Sit beside us right here. Because guess what? All the yip-yap and all the games won. Philly, y'all won how many games and guess what? Lost. Oh, we had a good season. No, you didn't. You lost. And we knew you was going to get your ass bust. Y'all went out there and embarrassed yourselves against Brady. Did y'all see what we did? Look, me talking when my team didn't go. Did y'all see what we did this year against the Buccaneers? Cowboys, how'd y'all do? Oh, all right. Anyway, it's good to see some of these games that we saw turn out the way that they did. Yeah. Especially the NFC East games.
I was so, honestly, yeah. I mean, the most surprising thing for me was that Patriots lost. I honestly thought that the Belichick and them was going to win. And they went out there and got dogged by the Bills. But Bills, let me tell you something. Let me just tell you who you got coming to town. A man who we got our ass whooping from. A many of ass whoopings to come. Like, I mean, we've lost to this man 4 years in a row, 8 games. Let's just do the picks. We'll start with the Bills and Chiefs. Because that's what I'm talking about. Bills and Chiefs on Sunday night. I'm going to just let y'all know, Bills, it's finished for you here.
Why are you starting there?
I don't know, because I was already talking about it.
Okay.
What do you think? I think that the Chiefs...
The Bills look too good.
They're not going to look that good against KC. And if you think the Patriots are as good as KC, you tripping.
You know what? I'm going to pick the Chiefs. I don't have any hope in the Bills. That is a very big 6 on their record. I think they showed up last week, and if Josh Allen plays like that, I don't see them beating him. The Chiefs have also showed that they can be beat.
What are they? They were 12-5.
You know what?
That regular season record means nothing in the postseason. First of all, and what I always tell people, like I told you all week, the Chiefs are going back to the on a playoff run with everybody they went with the last 3 years. Kelsey, McCole Hardman, Tyreek Hill, Clyde Edwards-Helaire now on his second run. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're different in the playoffs. And what did we see the Bills do last year? Choke. I feel they're going to choke again.
I'm picking the Bills.
Fuck this nigga, man. I'm picking the Chiefs.
This nigga's trying to gas up the Chiefs because they some bum-ass niggas who can't beat them.
We just know them.
Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know how to beat them.
We know
the Bills
them,
can beat them.
Nah.
Did you see Josh Allen last week?
I said months ago that the Chiefs was going back to the Super Bowl. You'll see.
All right. Bengals, Titans.
I'm going Bengals. I think the Titans are going to try to put Derrick Henry back in. It's going to fail.
Bengals. Who did they play just now?
The Raiders.
This is a great season for y'all. Y'all actually got to beat the Raiders and get a playoff win. Bengals, your season's over with. Let's go Titans.
Man.
Simple.
Y'all about to see.
Smoking cigars after a division win.
And they won again. Now what?
Why y'all ain't busting cigars out?
They did.
So cigars after every win? Bum-ass niggas. Y'all are getting ready to lose. I'm sorry. And I love Joe Burrow.
Snapped a 20-year streak.
I love Joe Burrow. Number 9, I'm with it. Snapped a 20-year streak. Finally. I better not see one Washington football team fan or player, not fan. I better not see y'all smoking cigars like we won the fucking Super Bowl just because we finally won. We finally won the division. We smoking cigars. Nah, we gotta stay hungry.
But Terrance, y'all wasn't on the 20-year streak.
I like what Burrow said though. You see how Burrow was like, this ain't it.
Yeah. Fuck this nigga. I'm picking Burrow.
I'm going with the Titans. Hey, Titans. Let's come out here and do that to these boys.
I hope Derrick
the number
Henry
one
plays.
seed.
I hope Derrick Henry plays and y'all still lose. I hope.
Let's show them.
Think about it. All right. You'll see. Picking the Bengals. You got 49ers at Packers. 49ers, it's been a beautiful run.
It's been a great ride.
It's been a great ride.
Jimmy G almost coughed that one up.
Yeah. Y'all
against the Cowboys, I'm sorry.
I'm picking
I'm going Pack show.
I'm picking the Packers. I would love for
y'all to win. Yeah, I would love for the 49ers to go out there and do that.
I need the Packers to lose so Aaron Rodgers can get pissed off and say, fuck the Packers, I'm going to Denver. Play with John Elway.
The best person on the 49ers wears a 9. So
who?
Deebo Samuel. He had a 9 on his jersey.
The best player on the
49ers has a 9 on their jersey.
Trent Williams. 7-1.
Trent Williams is not the best player on the 49ers.
Pro Football Focus says he is.
Well, guess what? He's a great lineman, but he's not the best player.
Okay, what about
Terrell? Take Trent Williams and put him on the Washington Redskins. Are we a Super Bowl team? No. Because linemen essentially are...
take Deebo Samuel, put Deebo Samuel on the Washington football team. Is he going to the Super Bowl? No.
No, but I'm telling you...
Y'all can't get him the ball unless you have a Trent Williams.
What I'll say is Trent Williams adds benefit in the fact that he's like a lineman, but for real, everybody would pick Deebo Samuel over Trent Williams.
But that's the thing.
Even though he's the highest rated lineman.
Deebo wouldn't be able to get the ball if it wasn't for having Trent on that left side.
Man, you ask the average dude if they want Trent Williams or Deebo Samuel.
They're going to take
Deebo. Because
Deebo
can take the ball.
Ain't getting a good pass.
Because look, you get Trent Williams and Adam Humphries or Deebo Samuel and Eric Flowers. Eric Flowers might get beat sometimes, but look, you got the talent to where if he have a good game, Deebo can run it up. Now look, if you add, now we talking, look, we got Deebo and Trent on the same team. You know what? Fuck this.
Terrance, nah.
Hey, 49ers fan. The only team in the league with 9 in their name.
That's not true.
Who? Who else is a Niner? No one. The 49ers are going to win this game. Packers fans. Imagine that heartbreak.
That will be
Imagine
crazy.
Y'all win all these games and all of this shit, and Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, they just don't show up in this game. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be against a team that just beat the team. Packers, y'all didn't have the number 1 offense. It was the Cowboys, apparently.
Right.
We just did that we just got a very good win. While y'all went home sitting and chilling. We gonna see. We will see. Don't think that we forgot about that Saints game, Packers. Jameis Winston went out and did that to y'all. We didn't forget about that.
Oh, yeah. That was the beginning of the season.
Any given. I'm going 49ers.
Man, I'm going to go with the Packers. And the last but not least, on Sunday, early, 3 p.m., Rams, Bucks.
And y'all know what it is, man. You know.
Rams. I think the Rams are going to steal this from Brady, y'all.
That's my Super
Bowl
Bowl
never
pick.
pick against Brady, but I want the Rams to win. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers, but because I'll never pick against Brady in the playoffs.
This is the first time that I'm picking against Brady ever in playoffs, of course.
But
for real, all year I've been picking Brady.
Von Miller is in rhythm. Aaron Donald in rhythm.
That offense, Odell showing up weekly.
In rhythm.
I'm loving that Rams team. I told y'all, my Super Bowl pick on that list is the Rams. They winning everything.
I'm going to pick the Buccaneers, man. I think the Buccaneers are going to steal this one based on Brady. I think it's going to come down to like 30 seconds for Brady to get the ball, and he's going to go all the way down and make it happen.
And speaking of, back to the 49ers game, y'all watch how Kyle Shanahan chop that up. That's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dog, episode 84, Randy Moss episode. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Shout out to the first-time listeners. I'm going to let you go, too. Shout out to the first-time listeners, our new listeners who might be listening for the first time. Y'all might as well come back for us next week. Every Friday we turning up. It's never too serious. Yeah.
Just serious as fuck all the time.
You know what I mean, like, you know, we want you to come back. Definitely. So.
Nah, for sure. Big shout out to everybody on... Oh, damn.
My bad.
Oh, no, you good. Let it rock. Big shout out to everybody on Patreon. We got content dropping over there. It's going up. January's gonna be a beautiful month. Till next time.
Hey, who did the best verse, man? Y'all need to go check that shit out. We back.
Yes, sir.